Okay, today we are going to make some baskets, and for that I am using this Modern Millinery signature paper pad. Now this is double-sided, but it doesn't have to be. Use whatever paper you want. And for my paper, I cut a piece at 6 1/4 by 3 1/2, and for my handle I have cut a piece 5 inches by 1/4, and you make your handle whatever size you want. I'm using Tombow glue because it happens to be my favorite. I use it for everything, but you use a glue stick, double-sided tape, whatever you want to use. I have a pair of scissors, and I have this trim that I got from AliExpress, and a scoreboard, and that's all we need. So we're going to begin by scoring every 3/4 inch. So it will be 3/4. I always go through my paper. Don't press as hard as I do. 1 1/2. 2 1/4. 3 inch. 3 3/4. 4 1/2. 5 1/4. And 6 inch. Now let's flip our paper around, and we're going to score at 1 inch, and at 2 1/4. And that's it for scoring. Now let's just sharpen up our scores. Use a bone folder. The back side of a butter knife, whatever you have. And we're just gonna sharpen up all these creases. This last one's always a little tricky. This little tiny one. Okay, we have it done that way. So let's go ahead and score the other way. So that's what we have so far. Now, one of our flaps is 1 inch, and the other is 1 1/4. On the 1 1/4, or the longer one, we're just going to cut up to that score line at each section. There you go. Just like that. Now let's trim off this little piece here. We don't need that. Just cut that off. And now fold your shorter section down. And we're going to cut these 2 corners just at a diagonal. There's no special way. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just cut them down. Just like that. I'm going to open this back up. Sorry, it's windy. And let's just run some glue along the top of that shorter flap and fold that down. And like I said, you could do double-sided tape if you want. Now let's bring these sections together like this. Let's go ahead and add some glue on each side. Sorry about the dogs today. The Amish are out working in our fields and the dogs are being a bit mental about it. Okay, so just like that. And I'm going to hold this for a few seconds. Doesn't really take too long, but I'm going to hold it for a few seconds. Now let's open these little tabs open so we can see what we're doing here. Okay. Now I'm going to take one tab and fold it down and put some glue. Now this isn't going to adhere immediately using this glue, but I'm going to power through it. Usually I'll hold it for a few seconds, but I'm just going to power through it. So now we're just going to put some glue here. Fold down the next one. Put some glue on the flap across from it. Fold that down. Some glue here. Fold that down. Glue, glue, fold. And fold. Okay. So now I can rearrange and adjust and make it the way I want it to look, and then just hold it down until that glue grabs. So now this section of our basket is done. For the handle, I'm going to run glue down it. And place this trim. If I could get it. There we go. Place this trim down. And once this dries, I'm just going to bend it at each section. Oh, we can do it now. And then let it dry. And cut off the excess trim. Now I've cut one little piece off of my trim. And I'm going to attach that to the front of my basket. Whatever your front is. And place that one there for decoration. Just like that. Now to finish up this basket, all we're going to do is attach our handle. Some glue. And on the other side. Now let's let that dry. So here is our little basket completed. And I have another one where I made a 1/2 inch handle, and I used that ivory colored rose trim that I got from AliExpress. So you can make your handles any size you want. You can decorate them any way you want. Here's another one using a different AliExpress trim, and then on the front I used one of those little white roses that I got from AliExpress. I made this one a long time ago. It's kind of wonky. And here's one with no trim at all and a longer handle. It's just a little basket with nothing on it. When I made this, or when I designed this little basket, my idea was for Easter. But I'm thinking that if you have a DIY wedding, especially a spring wedding, these would be really nice as wedding favors. Put them at each setting and put some candies in here or some nuts or whatever you want to do. But I'm going to go with the Easter theme because that's what I intended. So I have some of this little, I don't know, is it called Easter grass? Yes, it's called Easter grass that I'm going to put down in my little basket. And I got this little glitter egg, and we can set that right down into our basket for Easter. Or, I'm thinking we could also put a little bunny, a Peeps bunny in here. With maybe a little piece of candy. As soon as I figure out where I put it. Here we go. With maybe a little carrot. And decorate it that way. Whatever you want to do with it, I'm sure you'll come up with lots of ideas. Well, that's it. Our little basket is complete and ready to go. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching.